Hey everybody, welcome back. We're at the Connecticut Regional with the third place list. Go ahead and tell us about your list and who you are and how your day was.
What's up, guys? My name is Nate from Brooklyn, New York, and I got third place playing Salamangreat.
Boom. All right, let's do the shout-outs before we get into the deck.
Shout-outs. First and foremost, shout-out to Joe Bogley for topping the PVG with Salad and saying that D-Bug was not the best card. I'm going to show you why D-Bug's the best card. And then shout out to my guys from my locals, Kings Games. You know, we got the team here.
Hi, everyone.
Shout out to the guys who couldn't make it. Jelani, A1, Oscar, Steven, etc. The full squad. KG, come pull up into New York and hang out with us. All right, so Salad profile. We got 2 Jack, 2 Foul, 2 Spinny, 2 Foxy, 1 Falco, and 1 Gazelle. And the MVP of the day, to the Salamangreat, Salamangreat Mir.
All right, for the first time today, explain what this does and why it's good.
This is the spice. Has 2 effects. If it's added to your hand, you can special summon it, and it's added by any means. So added from the field to the hand, graveyard to the hand, or from the hand by drawing it with Buffalo or D-Bug. This is like the best extender, and this is the reason why D-Bug becomes the best card. I'll show the combo later on. Salad Monsters, and you know we got the glue, so we got 3 D-Bug and just 2 Buffalo, because D-Bug is the better starter. This is how you want to start, and then sometimes when your hands are like you have too many monsters and you have a way of getting to it, searching the Buffalo and digging for 2 more cards is sometimes helpful, so we still play it at 2. For the hand traps, we got 2 Ash, 2 Ogre, and 2 Droll. These used to be Phantasma and Nibiru. Those were moved to the side deck. This is obviously, I think, needs no explanation, but this is pretty good. It also gives good coverage against like the rogue decks, Altergeist, Guru. It's good against Spiral. So just overall, I thought these were the better hand traps for the day.
So we see the meta kind of turning away from Ghost Ogre. How did it perform today?
Okay, this in the simplified game state that Baguska or Dweller puts on the board, your opponent's going to try and still make plays. And like, let's say Spiral is an example. You Dweller them, they still want to try and break your board and make a board, but then if their example, Phoenix gets Ghost Ogre, or like, you know, they committed cards to make a play and it got Ogred, yes, they'll resolve that effect, but they're not gaining resources for the turn, so this does swing it in your advantage, and since Salad just keeps recurring, you'll slowly snowball, and this definitely helps it. Salad is a weak deck, so it needs help to out monsters, and Ghost Ogre just gets rid of the threat immediately.
All right.
For the spells, we have Silent Mining and Will through Reach. We got Sanctuary and Circle, Foolish, Monster Reborn, and Pot of Desires. Just one as like the pseudo third Buffalo. For traps, 2 Imperm, 2 Rage, and 2 Roar. So we'll go to the extra deck. We got standard stuff, 3 Sunlight Wolf, 2 Balinks, 2 Heat Leo, and 2 Pyro Phoenix. Please help me get the second Prismatic. I need this sexy boy. We got Warlord. Avermax sucks. Like, without spinning, without access to bouncing and doing things and like getting to cards for free, there's some monsters in the game that are really a struggle. Avermax is one of them, and Warlord is like just the instant out to it. It's just too good. Standard stuff, Phoenix and Hida, and then the best card of my whole extra deck, Baguska.
Yeah.
This blind first. This is the best card to make. This is again coverage against all the decks in the format. It's really good against Spiral. The rogue decks, so both Altergeist, Guru. It's good against that. It was Orcus, like whomever. This card and the play that I do is just insane. And of course, then you got the Dweller. But Baguska was the best card all day. If I made this first turn, I won the game. Every single time.
I can confirm that. He 2-0'd me in 10 minutes.
All right.
And we'll go over the combo to make that after.
All right, then we got the side deck. So we got, and as you can see, there's a lot of 2-ups. I think that gives more versatility. Probably in Vegas, I might switch to some 3s. But, you know, these are the cards I played today. So we got 2 Nibiru, 2 Phantasma that came out the main, went to the side. They're still really good. 2 Crow. This, I thought about putting in the main, but again, the coverage versus, since Altergeist is the reigning champion, I didn't want to have a card that was dead in that matchup, and that's already a difficult matchup for Salad, so this is better in the side for me. 2 Rule No More, 2 Twin, 2 Evenly, and then 2 Anti-Spell. This was really good. when they make you go first, and you know they're making you go first, or like you're going up against a deck that you know size, like my boy right here plays Mech Knight Invoke, so like Lightning Storm and Twin Twisters and all these other ridiculous cards. You set up with the counter trap first turn and anti-spell, and they just can't play it. Like you're gonna win that game. And then last but not least, Tornado Dragon for those rogue matchups where the Dweller's not good. You just side it out. Shout out to Joe Boley. That was correct. And now we got the combo. So I call it like a 1.5 combo. So there's two iterations of it, but the best one starts, of course, with Debug, Mirror, and then one of the level 4 guys or traps. So like any of these cards, I got you. These two to start, and then any other solid card, so that, the Falco, Jack, Foul, Gazelle, any of them. So let's do the one with Jack, right? So your normal summon Debug, these are the 2 cards you have in your hand. That's gonna tutor your Gazelle. Then you discard the Jack and Special Mirror, because that's the effect now. You could have special it directly off of Lady Debug. Sometimes when you have Spinny, if you have Falco already in the grave, but this time we're going to pitch Jaguar and special it, which is triggering the Gazelle. The Gazelle is going to dump whichever trap you want, and that's why it's kind of open-ended depending on, like Blind, most of the time you're going to say Roar, but when you know what you're going up against, you go Rage Dweller or Rage Baguska, and that's pretty much game. Rage Dweller against Spiral, Rage Baguska against Rogue, just really wins that game. So this becomes Banelings. Banelings will get the fill spell. These two will become Sunlight. Resurrect Summon the Sunlight. Jack Jaguar back. Add back the Gazelle to your hand. This becomes Baguska. And then you tutor whichever trap you have in your hand. So let's say it's that be first turn. You have 2 cards in your hand, and your opponent has to waste a lot of resources to get rid of the Baguska most of the time. Most decks don't play Cerberus or have none of the Link 2s outside of Cerberus can out this card, so they have to go into a Link 3 to beat it, and that Link 3 is not part of their combo, and then try and combo afterwards. You have this interruption, maybe a hand trap in your hand. They're severely limited, and then afterwards, Salad just, with the recursion, is just going to snowball after. So this combo is very consistent. The Lady Debug and Mirror just go hand in hand. It's really awesome.
Perfect. Well, good luck in the future. Going to
definitely going to Vegas for the 3v3.
And you're playing this variation of the deck?
I might make a couple more changes, but Mirror will definitely be in the deck. I think Mirror and Lady Debug just work super well
Maybe a
together.
little more space next time. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Perfect. Thanks for the deck profile.
All right, thanks, man.